Okay, so today we're doing the big three, but we might give him an extra point over here, so give him the 4 point. Instead of having the big three, you've got big four. It's just the earth to the alternator on this side, so we're gonna. Yeah, we just basically measured where the 0 gauge wire, the power point from the alternator to the battery, so that's already marked up. That's basically there, the length of it. It literally goes straight across there and up here. So what we'll do is now, once I've marked all the points, I'm gonna get the cables cut, get the rings, 0 gauge ring put on. Then we're gonna solder it all up. If you see the way this last person who's done this one here, cable's exposed like that, so we're gonna have to clean that up for him as well. He's here. Right, this is very dangerous. If you've got a cable exposed like that, that can literally come out any time, or any earth goes in between that and can actually cause a spark and even cause a fire. So remember, this end is not fused, so you can damage amplifiers and whatnot. So we're gonna fix that up for him as well. So that's gonna be tidied up in a few minutes. So what we do is, we know what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it back and obviously solder the tips of it, so the strand is not loose everywhere over the place, and then we'll put it back into the fuse block and solder in, and then give it a solid point, and that cable won't go, that won't happen again. So now we're still going to do that now. So that basically, that point's done. I'm going to give the points for the earth point now, for the second point, and then the engine block one. Once I've done all that, I'm going to get the rings made and solder them all up. Then second step will be fitting it all on. 4 bits of cable cut out. This is yeah, that's okay. So we've got the alternator one. Yeah, that's it. So we've got alternator, power positive for the alternator. Then we've got the earth from chassis to battery, earth battery to engine block. Then we got earth alternator to chassis. So there's 4 points here. Instead of just doing 3, we're doing 4. So we've got 8 0 gauge rings. So this is perfect. And see, the colour's not perfect, but it did the job. Okay, so
it looks good, blue and red.
yeah, but we got 3 blacks and 1 red. We got all red. So anyway, don't matter. Anyway, that's it there. So we've got all the cables. So what I'm next going to do is I'm going to solder all the.
Huh? Things open.
Oh, close it. No,
yeah.
close it. Yeah, close it. Yeah, close the bonnet. Yeah, close it's fine. Yeah. So we got the cables all cut up. So all the 0 gauge rings are there, lined up already. So what we're going to do next is we're going to strip the cable down. Then we're going to start soldering all the rings in. That's it. Okay, so literally it's all done now. So we literally, if you guys can see, we just literally taped it all up. It's been soldered. I put a bit of electric tape at the ends. Then run the sleeves across them, and we're ready for the installation now. So we're going to start the big 4 upgrade now. Okay, so so the access to the alternate point's actually behind there. Anyway, we're going to get that point done first. Before we do anything, it's got a power cap in the back of this. So we're going to get a multimeter. I isolated all the power already, so all of it's been disconnected. You guys see here. So we're just going to check to make sure there's nothing, no live for the car. So we're setting up the multimeter. So we can hold it onto the body of the car first. Hold up the body part anyway, yeah, put on the point there. Yeah, there, yeah, there. So all we've done is just hold that earth there. So what we'll do is run it through the live and see if anything comes through. There shouldn't be nothing coming through it, and that's all good. There we go, that's isolated, nothing there. Hold it like that. Okay, alright. Okay, so there's no current whatsoever coming through it. Alright, so if you put it over here now, put that line over there, that's on that earth, so as soon as you put it down there, current will come up on it. So you see the battery, floating quite well, 12.8 is not bad. Engine's been off for about over an hour now, so that's quite decent. So anyway, so literally before you do anything, you got the live over there. So the reason why I did all this test first, to make sure there's no power coming through it, you don't want to short this out. Because if there's live coming through the power cap and whatnot and it's not isolated properly, what happens is you'll run that live over the back and your spanner will hit onto the back of this engine block and you'll get a big spark, and that's not nice. So we've done all the tests, so there's nothing there. So now we're going to start the big 3 upgrade. Oh, sorry, not big 3, keep saying big 3, what's it?
Big 4.
Big 4 upgrade. So literally, so that's it. We're going to show you guys in a few minutes. So like I said, you're taking a positive run from over here, all the way across over here, cable ties it all up, make sure it's nice and tidy, and then we're going to take it straight to a positive live on this side. And then we'll do the earth from over there, and then straight across over to this earth point, and this earth point straight over, so that gives you the big 3 upgrade. And after that, we do the 4 point. Okay, so that's it. We're going to stop in a minute. So we're just underneath the car, doing the positive live on the over there. So we're just actually putting that in there, and once we tighten up that 30mm bolt, we're ready to take it to the top and then okay. Hold it tight, yeah?
Yep, tight.
Okay. Let go.
Huh?
Let go now, should be okay. Yeah, that's okay, that's beautiful.
Ooh.
That's nice. Okay, so literally we tighten up the all-day point already, that's done. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the top now. So that's literally done. Okay, so that one point is in already. So we've got the alternate point, you guys can see. Next thing we're going to do the second point is the earth from the alternator to the body of the car. So I'm going to run that point in now, and then I'm going to take you back to it. Okay, so we'll show you the next part of it now. This is the 4 point. So it's the earth chassis of the body to the earth of the body of the alternator. So we're going to move on this side now, and we're going to do the earth from the chassis to the earth point of the battery, and then from the earth battery to the engine block, and that's it, the big 4 points done. So guys, you can see over here, that's already done already. We're going to do that now. I'm going to cover it all up on this side of it and finish it off. What left to do now, the positive light from the alternator to the battery terminals is there, it just needs to be tightened up. So all we've got to do now is literally put on this earth chassis to the earth on the battery, then this earth on this battery goes to the engine block. That's it here, that's the way the wire's sitting there. So that's it. All we've got to do is tighten up a couple of bolts, and it's she's finished. And then the big 4 upgrade's done. Alright, so we're going to start doing it now. And also we did have a 150 amp fuse. I recommend him to go for 250 minimum, 250 to 300. He's going to put a secondary battery at the back, so I always recommend people to run at least minimum, if you run a 0 gauge, 250, 300 amps. Okay, so we're going to do that now. Once we finish with this, we're also going to extend this cable through. We also tidied up this before. If you see there's at the beginning of the video, there's a bit of cable hanging off there. So what we did was cut this shorter, electrical tape around there, and pushed it in, and then obviously tighten it up so you don't get no exposure of any kind of cable in. Because that's the worst thing you can have in a car, especially on the positive side. You can actually short the car out, and in some cases you can even catch a fire. So we're going to do that now. So that's all done. Okay, so we're checking the nice. Ready for the earth to go now. See the spot? There's a power cut there back. Okay, so the earth is in. Okay.
See, it's low, isn't it, the battery?
Yeah, it's okay, it's fine. It's charging the cap at the back of it as well. Okay, so literally that's all done now. That's tested. So that's bit we always put earth in last. Let's tap that battery tab now. Turn the oil up. That's solid. That's not moving. That's not moving. I'll turn it off. That's okay. That's solid. Okay, so that's all that done. His fuse lines in. Okay, that's it. All cable ties down. Let's all this stuff down. Okay, done.
Everything.
Yeah, so it's all done now. So we got the earth point. This is the first point from chassis to earth on the battery, and then earth on the battery. Come back round itself into the engine block. Okay, and then the third earth point is literally from the alternator, if you guys can see over here, down to the chassis over this corner over here. So that's all done now. So then obviously the alternator positive point, you can see the cable there, runs across here, nice and tidy, all cable ties up, straight to the positive for the battery, and then obviously you got the positive for the battery into the fuse, 250 amp fuse, straight to the back of the car. So that's all done now. So we're going to fire up the car now, yeah? Are we going to fire up the car now? Yeah? So we're going to put this last cover on, and this job is done. Okay. Hold this 1 second. Anyway, so it's all done now. It's got nice solid power supply. So that's it there. You guys can see that 1 point finalizes obviously a bit more better on voltage. I've done that to a couple of cars, and I've noticed all the cars I've done it to, it has improved just by putting a 4 point on. So it's worked for me. Usually most of my cars, if you're running more than 5k, I always recommend to run 2 runs of 0. So whatever I've done here today, all you do is double it up instead of run. So we're ticking over for a few minutes, and the voltage still stays at 40, it's still 47. I'll give it about, normally the voltage should drop by now, but his voltage is holding quite well. Once your engine starts, your voltage should drop, but we keep it there for about another minute so you guys can see. Okay, so it's 21, so I'm going to keep that for 22.
What is it dropping there?
Yeah, don't worry, that's fine, that's okay. So another minute. Okay. Still 40 seconds. Another 30 seconds. As soon as this goes to... how many things? Okay, you see that? It's been a minute. And his voltage is still holding him. There we go. 47. Alright, so are you happy with that voltage? So we're happy with that now. So we left the engine running for about 2-3 minutes and it's still holding 47s. Alright then. We're locking off now, yeah? We're going to test the B-line now. Okay. That's it. He's happy with that. That's it, done. Alright. Everything's solid, nice and strong now, yeah? No more loose wires, nothing, yeah? His wires was loose over here. Yeah. It's sort of